I thought this game was gonna be competitive, and we was gonna have a deep, drawn out analysis of it, but it ain't really much to analyze. Chiefs got murdered. They got beat the hell up.
That's it. One-sided, man.
Yeah, it was.
They took it out and they took it out the referee's hands. That's what we had been saying all week. You got to take it out their hands, because if they would have made it a game, it would have probably got took away from them.
Yes.
You couldn't leave no doubt. Couldn't give them no room for anybody to do any funny business.
Which is why this ass whooping was necessary.
Dang. Really
Saquon Barkley, I guess combined with the playoffs and single season, he passed TD Terrell Davis for most rushing yards in a single season. Man,
he didn't even have a as far as this game tonight, Quan, what he was even combined receiving and rushing, he didn't even have 100 yards, did he?
I don't think so. And that's just a testament of how much he ran this whole season. If he did that and still broke Terrell Davis' record.
Yeah, he was shy 3 yards. He had 57 rushing and 40 receiving.
Oh, okay. Either way, he didn't have to do much, because I think I might have mentioned that rushing would have been good to be balanced, but it was going to be in number one's hands as far as the air attack, because he definitely slung that damn rock. Matter of fact, how many passing yards did Hurts have?
221. 17 to 22, 221, 2 tugs and the interception.
Patrick Mahomes, he got put on the ground a lot.
Yes. Yes.
A whole lot.
I know he got sacked more than 5 times. Am I right?
I think it was 5. I think it was 5 on the head.
They had a total of 6 sacks.
Ooh, I know Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat got what, 2 or either 2.5.
Let's see, shall we? Sacks 2.5 for him, 2.5 for Williams, and half for Hunt, and 1 for Davis.
It is.
Jordan Davis got 1.
Big ups to the defense, then. They did their job, man. They definitely did their job. They put number 15 on his damn back, like I'd hoped they would. So, kudos to him. That's a big deal.
The Eagles is currently on the stage right now, getting a Super Bowl trophy.
So before they announce it, who y'all think is the MVP? Unless they already have, but I don't know.
Hurts.
Nah, they ain't announced the MVP yet.
Who y'all think?
Hurts.
Why?
It's gonna be Hurts. It's gonna be Hurts.
Man, nah.
You want? I watch.
Shoot, it's really somebody. You would think somebody from the defense
correct.
Deserve.
It should go to somebody on the defense, but it's not.
That's who putting in work tonight.
I agree. Matter of fact, I would give it to the whole front 7, or just the defense as a whole. But we all know, and smart enough to know, old enough to know, that that's not how it goes, bro. It's going to go to a single position, and if you break it down, just watch. This Hurts gonna get it, man. But that's what I think, man. I think Jalen Hurts gonna get it.
I don't know. I still think
GM CEO Jeffrey Lurie is currently on stage giving his speech. They still haven't announced the MVP award yet.
Hey
yeah, I
fam,
still
what?
think
Who you think? Who you think should get it?
somebody on the defense line. Because they were getting to him all game, so that got to be somebody from the defensive line. I mean, literally the whole game was them. They was giving them good field positioning. They was dominating from the moment the game started.
You won't get no disagreement here, man.
Shoot, they ain't even get past the 50 until like the third quarter, I think, or fourth quarter.
You won't get no disagreement from me.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, if they give it to Hurts, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Of course, this was a long, winding road for Jalen Hurts. Texas boy, started out at Alabama and then transferred to Oklahoma for his final year. Got drafted in 2020, so he's only been in the league 5 years. He's only 26 years old. He got way more ahead of him way more years ahead of him. Got drafted to the Eagles, long line of QBs there. Randall Cunningham, Donovan McNabb, Mike Vick. Hell, I even throw Rodney Pete in there. He did all right when he was there too. So got to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Lost to the Chiefs, of course. Came back this time with more firepower to get them through the season, to get back there. Jalen Hurts is named Super Bowl MVP.
That's her name.
Yeah. And
told you, man.
Like I say, he's only 26 years old. Way more ahead of him. And Nick Sirianni, yeah, he ain't that old himself. I want to say he's let's see. Nick Sirianni is 43 years old. They should be joined at the hip for a very long time.
I got to give it up to what's his name, Harvey Roseman. That's the general manager, ain't it?
Yes.
I got to give it to him. That Joker. Hey, that's the real MVP right there.
Yeah. Agreed.
Championships. The saying goes, defense win championships, but hey, the work got to be done in the front office too. It starts in the front office.
Agreed.
Well, why he can't come to Atlanta and do something like that? But that's neither here nor there because this ain't Atlanta time. But yeah, man, because he been killing them drafts. He got them Georgia boys on the front seven. He got people coming in free agency, and they talking about they one of the teams that could be in for Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Actually, we in the running for him too, though.
What we got?
We not,
up, bro.
We not.
Matter of fact, hang on.
Ain't no hang on, man. I'm talking about realistic. I'm talking about real life.
I'm about to give it to you.
You about to give me some Madden trade.
We not. Myles Garrett said he wants to go to a team that's ready to compete for a Super Bowl. Now, on paper, we can give him the tools that he wants, but our reputation, with the reputation we have, it doesn't matter what we have on paper. He says he's ready to compete for a Super Bowl now. He's not competing for a Super Bowl if he comes to Atlanta. And this is at Atlanta Falcons fans saying that.
Yeah.
He's tired of waiting. He's been in the league 8 years. Next year's gonna be his 9th season. He probably knows how much time he has left in the league. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time for a 2 to 3 year build. So if that was the case, he'd stay in Cleveland.
It's only 4 teams he could really want to go to then. It's either Buffalo, Baltimore, Kansas City, or Philly.
Yeah. He's trying to fast track.
That's it. Them, if you want to go somewhere, them the only 4 teams you should be looking at.
You wouldn't include the 49ers in there?
Nah. Not today. Nah, they got Debo ready. He asked for a trade.
I saw that.
I mean, they can get a good good package for him. I mean, they might get back on it, but
not even Detroit as well.
Nah, man.
Wow.
Because I don't think. I think if they play a team, I mean, you see what happened when they play the Commanders, and if they would have played Philly, it would have been just as bad, if not worse.
Mate, you've been a Falcons fan forever, just like everybody else. Now, of course, you don't follow the Hawks and the Braves. Well, I ain't gonna put the Braves.
I follow the Braves, but not the Hawks.
But you know how this gonna go. You know when we gonna get Myles Garrett?
When he's damn
the same time when we got Calais Campbell or Bruce Irvin. We'll get Myles Garrett when he's 35, 36 years old, 2-3 knee surgeries, and no other team wants him.
And still overpay.
Yes. That's when we'll get Myles Garrett. We're not getting 28-year-old Myles Garrett still healthy and in his prime. That just doesn't happen with this team.
I'm going to give you the two best free agent pickups we've had in the last decade. John Abraham, Dwight Freeney.
And that's past the decade. That was almost 20 years ago when we got John Abraham.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't even get to see the whole him and Kearney team up happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true. What I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted him.
It just don't happen, man. But yeah, on paper, we can offer Myles Garrett everything he wants. But it's not a guarantee we're gonna get to the playoffs or the Super Bowl. Guess what? He could go to the
go ahead.
He could go to the Eagles next year. Guess what? That don't mean the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. And he'll have to live with it. Whatever team he go to might not necessarily go to the Super Bowl. But he definitely feel like he can't get it with us. Even though we can offer him all the pieces he wants to win, we have it, but we got the wrong bird on our helmet.
not only that, you gotta think we already behind the 8 ball because of the whole Kirk Cousins situation.
Mm-hmm. What'd you feel say, mate?
The package is a first, a fourth, a seventh, and Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. We talked about that the other night, but
yeah, we did.
But
so, fam, that's the actual package.
But so you know what, mate? What's up? That's that when that graphic that's going around for that package, that's what they're saying Cleveland could realistically ask for. Guess what? Cleveland gonna ask for more.
Yeah,
probably. They would ask for more. Just like the Bears last year claimed all they wanted for Justin Fields was a 3rd round pick, but then when it's time to talk to the Falcons, y'all want a number 1 pick. Y'all want a 1st round pick, or y'all want Bijan Robinson. Dog, we the suckers of the league, man. Our team is, to put it that way. We get tried. We get tried. What that saying dude say on that TICD, we get tried like a freak at a cut party. Yeah. That's the Atlanta Falcons.
Look, even Orlando Ledbetter said it. He said somebody said Myles Garrett wants out. He replied back, yeah, but he said he wants to go to a Super Bowl contender. Falcons have had 7 straight losing seasons.
Yeah.
Even your own beat writer. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to.
And usually the beat writer for a team, they're gonna sell the fans a dream. They gonna lie to you. He know he couldn't even tell no lie that big. To say Myles Garrett want to come here. Yeah, we can offer him everything he want on paper. We got the tools. Give him what he want, but like I say, we the Atlanta Falcons. He could go to the Commanders next year, and the Commanders could only win 8 games next year. That's just how the NFL go. The Commanders could win 8 games next year. We can win 14. up and down league. Dan Quinn is still their coach, regardless of who the quarterback is.
Yeah.
Who the Dan Quinn coach? Last head coach. Yeah, he didn't have a good season every year with us. So regardless of who the QB there, Dan Quinn is still the quarterback. The coach.
Yeah.
Now Myles Garrett, he might find out the hard way. You know, he might get somewhere and have the same exact record he had in Cleveland. But like I say, he ain't coming to Atlanta, though. At least not right now. About 4-5 years from now, he'll come here. That's what they all do. They buy their house in Atlanta. They got one foot out the door, headed for retirement. So they done already settled in their home. And you're like, man, you know what? I can go to the Falcons and finesse one more payday out of them. You know what? I can go to the Hawks. I can finesse one more payday out of them. And them jokers ain't got no choice but to take me because they don't get no stars in this city. So they ain't got no choice but to take me and give me what I want. Is what it means. Got to face reality, dog.
It is. Hey,
we was lucky. We was lucky when we got Tony Gonzalez, and he still gave us like 5 good years.
Wasted potential there, bro. Oh God.
Because it could have very well went the way it wanted, and he could have sucked when he got to Atlanta. But it was the same thing with him. He had already bought his home in Atlanta. He know his days was numbered in the league. Cause you really think if he could have went anywhere else at that time, he would have came to the Falcons? Really, Falcons was the only team that was going to give him the money he was looking for.
Yeah, because we gave up a 2nd round pick and something else, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what they do, man. That's the history of Atlanta sports, minus the Braves. And the thing about the Braves, they ain't necessarily had to rely on big free agents or trades because they've always had a good farm system. They've always won from within. Ain't no big free agent ever came to the Braves and helped them win the championship. All their championships is won through players they developed.
Yeah, minor league system.
Yeah. Like, my favorite Brave, my second favorite Brave of all time, Andrew Jones, for example. Andrew Jones and Chipper Jones. Develop players.
Yeah.
That's one thing the Braves knew how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can't keep them, though.
But it's all about reputation and culture that got to be built. It was a while. It was a while. People, I think, it was a long time people wouldn't go to the Kansas City Chiefs.
You right.
Them jokers started winning. Everybody started going there, trying to get there.
So tonight though, like, do you think it was just outcoached, outplayed, or they was just not there?
Outplayed.
Yeah, outplayed. The Eagles wanted the players. Eagles players wanted more. They
had to, man, because they knew what happened if it remained close, man. Pinstripes was gonna decide. Pinstripes was gonna decide the motherfucker. You see what they did with that first flag? That was already BS right there, right out the gate. So right there was the indicator on where it was going. So they needed to go ahead and bust their ass, which they did. So they won't have to worry about the pinstripes throwing them banana peels out there.
Do y'all think this this Super Bowl broke record as far as viewership, or
no?
No.
Yeah. With streaming numbers going up, it's kind of hard to keep up with viewer numbers these days anyway. The main reason they put it on Tubi because number one, Fox owns Tubi.
Oh, I didn't know that. I figured
I
out.
didn't know that either. I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
Makes sense because they was running the Fox show.
Yeah, Fox owns Tubi, and a lot of people got YouTube TV, Direct TV Stream. You got people who stream on Hulu Live. So I bought an antenna today just to watch this game because I didn't want to be on no 30-second or 1 minute delay. Not for the Super Bowl. I wasn't about to do that, but I found an antenna in Dollar General for like $5. So yeah, it's even if it did, but yeah, and you got to know a lot of people probably start watching after halftime because of the scope.
Sure did.
Yeah.
But
sports as a whole is losing viewers, especially the NBA and NFL because especially in the NBA because the league is just too predictable. All these gambling sites got their hand in it.
Everything, man.
They trying to put all the star players on 4 or 5 teams in the NBA. So there's no interest in even pick if you ain't a fan of like 4 or 5 teams and you ain't a hardcore fan, you just a casual watcher, you ain't gonna enjoy the NBA.
Yeah.
And who can take the blame for that right there as far as forming these so-called damn? Well, yeah, but I'm really aiming at a specific player.
Who you talking about, LeBron James?
Oh, you're damn right. You're damn right.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, he was part of that. He was part of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
the ring leader. If you want to just talk about a player, he the ring leader.
Yep.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie
doggone well. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because doggone well, if David Stern, God bless the dead, was still running the league,
he would have killed that.
That trade that went down last week, that shit would have got reneged. Just like he did with Chris Paul to the Lakers.
I was about to say, if he didn't let Chris Paul go to the Lakers, you know that wasn't gonna fly.
Mm-hmm. They would have reneged that.
But I don't know, man. Like,
real quick.
I'm surprised. I'm still surprised baseball even made money.
Why?
I mean, yeah. Look, man. When you look at them play at the games, some of the games like during the day ain't nobody there.
Yeah,
they got games in the middle of the day while you working.
What's holding up baseball is number one, that TV rights money. Number two, they got more international fans than the other sports, especially in Latin America.
Yeah.
So that helps. That helps too.
And then on top of that, it's not exciting no more, bro. It's not exciting no more.
Yeah, that's why they put stuff like it. They trying to cut the time down. You notice they done put the pitch clock in.
Mm-hmm.
The batter only got so much time to get right for the the hit, and they say that's helping. Go ahead.
They got like 7, 8 seconds at least.
Yeah, I know it's under 10. I don't know the exact number, but they can't be just out there just doing a bunch of.
Oh no.
But like I don't know. I look at it like compared to when I played and watched. Like back in the days, you had so many teams that had so many star players. That was like, I mean, granted, I watched in the steroid era, which was even better because everybody was roided out back then. But you still had like everybody had like 2 or 3 aces on the team. Pitching rotations. They had somebody had a person that was still running for the home run league and stuff like that. You had your Barry Bonds, your Griffiths, then you had people like Jay Buhner, Brady Anderson,
Albert Bell.
And I don't know, man. Like to me, just like even watching it now, like I be trying sometimes. I can't. It ain't doing it for me no more. And then basketball, I don't know, man. I just lost interest in basketball.
with baseball, I dipped away from baseball for a hot minute, because a very long minute, because once the Braves got rid of all my favorite players,
Mm.
and then they started going other places and winning or being more successful, I was out for a long time. It took and this guy ain't even playing in the league no more. He I think he either playing in China, the Dominican Republic, Yasiel Puig.
Mm. Oh yeah.
When the Dodgers picked him up,
Mm-hmm.
and I started watching it, I was like, you know what? I rock with this dude here. This about to be my new team. I don't care what the Braves got going on.
That had a
and
cannon,
I
boy.
ain't been back since. The only player I like on the Braves is I like Acuna and Ozuna.
That's my boy there, boy. Acuna.
I couldn't tell you one person on the Braves right now, bro.
Damn, huh? For real?
Not one play on the Braves. I couldn't tell you one.
Got a decent young squad, man. I mean, I want to say Ozuna may be,
but
I
then you
could be
got to
wrong,
remember,
one of the oldest players we got on the team.
You got to remember, it was two teams that would play over and over growing up. You had
Yankees, and who?
No. It was the Braves because they was on TBS, and you had the Cubs because they was on that WGN Channel 6 or something.
Oh, them. Oh, yeah.
WGN Channel 9. Channel 9.
Yeah,
Channel 9.
slash the White Sox. Don't forget the White Sox because they both,
Mm-hmm.
north side and south side.
Yeah, but I will always see the Cubs and the Braves growing up all the time. But I don't even know, like, they don't even have that no more.
Oh, no, man.
Well, they still got WGN. It's just now it's not on a cable package or a satellite package anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You have to actually be in Chicago to watch it. The national WGN channel is what became News Nation.
Gotcha. But yeah, man. But I don't know, football. I still think football. I don't like it. I don't like that it's trying to go international. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't think international people understand the game like soccer. Like, they more into soccer and stuff like that, or baseball. I don't think football is their cup of tea.
Yeah. And the thing about football, NFL football, overseas fans, they like the show of an NFL game, but they might not, but like you say, they might not necessarily know the ins and outs of the game, but they like the show of it. And then, as much as there are a lot of casual fans over here, it's even more casual over there. Everybody over there is either a Cowboys fan or a Raiders fan or a Giants fan or whatever. There ain't too many Jaguars or Titans or Falcons fans overseas like that. It's gonna be the same casual teams stateside is what
And
pretty
then,
much people overseas like.
I don't see how they would make a football team over there.
The travel would be
crazy,
nuts.
You got not only the travel, but the time difference, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they trying to get one in London. What is it? They going to Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah, you're gonna have a game there next year.
And then you got the ones in what is it, Tokyo, Hong Kong, or wherever it is.
What isn't Mexico City part of that? The international thing as well, or no?
Yeah. They had one there.
Ireland. I think Ireland won, right?
Yeah, they had a game in Ireland, I think 2 years ago. They didn't have it this past season, but I think 2 seasons ago they had a game in Ireland.
Yeah, so like you gonna either you gonna have like a whole division over there, like, and you like your whole.
I think
like
right now
I don't see that. I don't see that, cuz.
Right now, if they saying if they do expand, it'll be one team, but they still gonna do the series where all the teams stateside play one game in all those cities, because all them cities you just named was places where they had NFL Europe teams.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know. That just
I
seems
would.
like a lot.
That was actually. It's actually more fun to watch the international teams over there play football than to see an NFL team go over there and play. Like I think year before last they had that world football invitational where they had a flag and a full contact, but I think Japan had whooped the United States ass in the finals. Because it's the same thing they try to do with their international basketball. These teams be practicing years on end, and the American players be left either players that didn't get drafted out of college or players who don't washed out of the NFL, and they trying to throw them all together for a team. So that's why the chemistry don't never work.
Yeah, man. And I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could probably sell somebody to go over there, like, oh yeah, you know, a team in Europe, like, oh, I'm gonna go to Europe and play. You know. Yeah, no,
I think Kurt Warner came out that NFL Europe. Jeff Garcia.
I thought he was in the Arena League.
He was in the Arena League and Europe.
Oh, I thought it was just Arena by itself.
Yeah, he played like one season in Europe. But yeah, the Arena League is what got him on the radar with the Rams. Because he played with the Packers before he went to the Arena League, right?
Who?
Kurt Warner.
Yeah, I think he tried out for him.
No, so he didn't make the team.
No, he never suited up for the Cheeseheads. I've never seen that.
Not as a starter. He might have been. He might have been there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw his movie.
He was either on a practice roster or a preseason roster with the Packers. But the Rams wasn't the first team.
Yeah.
That he was with.
You're right, because I remember seeing it when I saw his movie.
Because there's this picture they always show on TV. He was in Green Bay the same time Mike Tomczak was there. Brett Favre had took Mike Tomczak's job, but Tomczak stayed behind as the backup for a little while, and Kurt Warner was either on like the scout team
or
something like that.
He was signed at the plant in Northern Iowa. He signed with the Green Bay Packers as an undrafted free agent. He was not able to play there, so he was only there for 5 weeks as an undrafted and got cut.
Remember Lawrence Phillips, that running back out of Nebraska?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Played for the Rams and the 49ers. Yeah, he remember when he got kicked out of the league when he was with the Rams, he went over there to Europe and played and came back and got that contract with the Rams and was playing his ass off, but he missed that block. He was supposed to be blocking for Steve Young on that particular play when Steve Young got his back broke, and he was off the team 2 weeks later. Because because all he had to do was make that block, and Steve Young wouldn't have took that hit.
And who did they play against when that happened? I
don't remember.
Team.
I don't remember. I remember the play.
Was it a corner blitz or a safety blitz that came from his blind side?
Corner.
It might have been that when they played the Cardinals when Hall of Famer Aeneas Williams came from the blind. I want to say that's him that made that hit. I'm not sure, but I know it was it was a blitz and it was a corner. I'm just not 100% sure if it was him who blasted him from the back.
Yeah, it was
I think it was Aeneas Williams, man.
It was the Cardinals.
Yep. He put it on.
So what's the next move So what's the next move, if any, for the Chiefs?
The next move.
Who is I know? Well, one, they got to figure out whether Travis Kelce going to retire or not, because either you got to find a replacement or look for some other key player. But after today, they're gonna have to work on that offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, because their offensive line been weak all year. So I think that's gonna be their main focus, either that or
Because I can't name you one person on the offensive line off the top of my head. If I think hard enough, I can name you, but like off top, I can't give you one.
I don't know, man. I think, I mean, you gotta look at the whole year this season. They skated by a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Because
they
could
have.
have they could have
By hook and by crook.
hey, because they could have at least lost half of the games that they won, for sure.
No, but I think you're right though. I think they're gonna start with the offense. They're gonna address the OL first. And then all the other stuff come behind that. But the offensive line will be, or shall I say, should be addressed first. Because that's their biggest weakness.
I mean, because I think right now Philadelphia in good shape right now.
Yeah.
They are.
Because I don't think they're losing anybody. Maybe AJ Brown. I think he up, I think.
If he's smart, he'll if he's smart. But it depends on how his view is. But he should restructure.
Oh, I got a question for y'all. Who got it worse today? Drake, the Chiefs, or the general manager for the Giants?
The GM for the Giants. The GM for the Giants, bro.
Oh yeah, because of Saquon.
Hands down, GM for the Giants, bro. This guy just won him some bling. GM all day.
After he done said, I can't see him going to Philadelphia.
Yeah, that line right there. That line. Oh man.
Well, that's the
down.
owner. The owner said that. But the
both
GM
of them. Then both of them. The owner, but primarily the GM. But yeah, man.
As in general,
he deserved that shit there.
Oh man, bruh. I was like, because I saw that on Twitter or on X or whatever it's called. I was like, who got it worse, the Giants or the Chiefs or Drake?
Yeah.
And I know dude was watching too, man. I know he's at home like, oh, you son of a bitch. Throwing stuff. He should all that he should be doing at the crib. Mad, cussing, all that stuff. Because he fucked up, man.
I mean, he said it. He said Saquon Barkley is the most popular player on the team. By far, the most popular player on the team. To think if he
and on top of that, the player that they kept ain't even on the team no more either.
Sure, he ain't on no roster right now, I don't think.
Unless the Vikings cut him, he with the Vikings. They said they're gonna let him come to training camp.
He's still with the Vikes.
Oh
yeah, they invited him to training camp, so he's still with the team.
So the Chiefs need to be mad at New York for letting Saquon go. Because Saquon was a game changer for Philly all year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But at the same time, the Giants front office, that goes back to what I said a few minutes ago. What happens this year might not necessarily happen next year. They was going off of the past. Well, if we keep him, he might not even last the whole season. Man, so we gotta take everything is a gamble.
You're right.
They gambled and lost.
Big time.
That happens. You gonna gamble and win, you gonna gamble and lose.
Not only did they gamble and lost, they lost and then they got in debt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But imagine Saquon didn't go to Philly. You still think they'd have went to the Super Bowl?
Who, Philadelphia?
They would have had a deep run.
No, they would have had a decent run, but no, they wouldn't have made it to the Super Bowl. Nope.
I'm trying to think where else Saquon would have fit or would have win if what else did he have on the table besides Philly?
Well, it was what it
Houston,
was. Chicago,
Houston,
right?
Houston.
Okay.
I think he would. I think he would have blended in very well with the Texans. Very well.
Yeah. They
He
would have
would have.
probably thing about it though, they would have probably leaned on him more in Houston too though.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have
What?
probably eventually ran him in the ground and he would have probably got hurt again.
I don't. Kinda, man. I don't know. I won't say run through the ground, folks.
I don't know because that
True.
nigga still
True
has.
enough. True enough. What's them two?
So it would have opened it up for Stephon Diggs too.
Tank Dale and so Diggs.
Yeah.
Right
Mm-hmm.
now they both was out obviously. So I mean, true. They still had that Collins cat and whoever the tight end is. I mean, they had the pieces was there, man. So I don't know about running through the ground.
I know it would have lightened the load for CJ for sure though.
For sure, absolutely. Which
But
would have
yeah.
helped him. Help his game quite well as well.
So
Yeah.
what y'all think about the halftime performance? I thought it was mid, bro. I thought it was
Tell me
mid.
about
A through a D rated.
C plus.
D. I was just surprised that he got that he actually, because they was trying to put a block on it so bad. I'm glad he got to perform, not like us. And he got to say Drake's name. And he got to
Smile.
say the line.
He did pull that off.
And smile when he said Drake's name. That's what made it funny. And said,
Yep.
I want to sing the song, but they gonna try to sue me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Throwing shots.
That's right. Yeah. That's
Had
right. That's right.
then had two of his old ladies, former old ladies on the show.
Yeah.
On the halftime show with him.
I thought that was Miss Williams out there sea walking out there.
Yeah,
That was
that was
her.
her.
Yeah.
I'll be damn.
Mm-hmm. She was on Instagram right after that too.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because remember, he took that little shot on that 21 Savage song where he called her husband a groupie or whatever. So I knew that was gonna come back to bite him eventually.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think on that song, Jimmy Crooks, I think that's the name of the song. On that Honestly Never Mind album.
But yeah, I still give it. I don't think it was great, man. Usually, you want a performance. I don't think he gave a performance. He played some hits. He had some hits.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But it wasn't like no. It wasn't memorable. Like it wouldn't
B minus or C plus is fair as far as a rating.
I don't think it would have hit the top 15, top 20 of Super Bowl performances since the Super Bowl started doing them.
And then they announced him back in October that he was doing the halftime show. So you had a long time to prepare for this. So it should have came off better. It ain't like he found out 2 weeks ago or a month ago that he was doing the halftime show.
Right. I mean, Rihanna can go out there, goddamn Baby in the Belly, and perform.
Yeah, was on wires and platforms.
He could have did something besides bringing Uncle Sam out there.
Here's a question: are y'all surprised that anyone from Orleans did not come out on the stage?
Yeah, especially with everything that was flying around. They kept saying and there was a halftime show script floating around the internet that Interscope got taken down. But one I don't know what was on it, but one of the scripts that was floating around, like for the performance list, had Master P on there. Now I don't know if that meant what song he with. I'm assuming, of course, he wasn't gonna do no long 5-minute performance. It would have probably been like a couple of bars from Make Him Say
Yep.
or a couple of bars from No Limit Soldier or something like that. Probably more than likely.
That ghetto
But,
deep.
But yeah,
Man. But
I want to see. I want to see 1 year. Give me 1 year. Them boys got to squash it for 1 year. Give me Outkast for the halftime show 1 year. It ain't even got to be in Atlanta. Just give me Outkast. And I don't. And when I get Outkast, I want Outkast. I don't want to hear I Like the Way You Move. I don't want to hear Hey Y'all.
You want ATL?
I don't want to hear Roses.
You want to hear Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music? Outkast?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't want Hey Y'all, and I don't want I Like the Way You Move, because that year Big Boy, Jermaine Dupri brought him out on stage in Atlanta. I was like, and they said Big Boy was doing the show. I like, watch, he doing I Like the Way You Move. I put money on that, and that's what he did. Because Hey Y'all, and I Like the Way You Move is their 2 biggest commercial songs.
Yup, commercial.
And they probably ain't even on the top 20 list of the Outkast songs I like. But that's their most successful songs. But give me Outkast. Give me you get a 15-minute performance for the Super Bowl. Give me Outkast. Just give me Outkast 1 year.
Yeah, but I don't think I mean at this point in time and age where we at now, 2025 and going forward, I don't ever see like them old heads doing it, like the Master P, the No Limits, the Cash Monies. I don't see that.
We had 20 years of the Rolling Stones, the Who, AC/DC. These men is in their 60s and 70s
and still rocking.
They can give us an old rap group, really. They can give us some old rock stars. They can give us an old rap.
You gotta understand though, them groups though, they went like pretty much nationwide, almost global.
Yeah, global for sure, especially the Rolling Stones and the Who.
You know what I'm saying? But like No Limit, Cash Money, they was continental.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean they was big, but they wasn't Rolling Stones big. And I think even now you'll get kids now they'll still play Rolling Stones or like AC/DC or Metallica more than you would hear anything from No Limit. Outside of back that thing up from Juvenile, that's pretty much all they know.
Yeah,
you know.
Now,
but like
the New Orleans crowd would have worked with back that ass up. It might not have worked at any other NFL stadium.
Yeah,
but it would have worked. It would have worked there. And plus, the theme song for the Saints is Chopper Style. So if that crowd would have heard Chopper Style, they would have went stupid because they play it at every game.
But it's a different crowd too, though. You gotta remember that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this
Philly, it's a NFL crowd.
Yeah.
It ain't really necessarily Philly, Kansas City, because you gotta remember them Super Bowl tickets go on sale.
Oh yeah, anybody can
before you even know who in the game. A lot of them people that go there, some of them. There was a conversation on ESPN, and speaking in terms of the Super Bowl, a lot of the people that go there ain't even really fans of football.
Oh no, they just celebrities that got access.
Yeah, got money to go. Like Drewski popped up with a doggone Donovan McNabb jersey, and he being said, because when he was on Undisputed last year, they asked him was he a fan of the Falcons or the Hawks, and he said no. I think he said he's a fan of the Lakers, and football wise, he just a fan of pretty much whoever winning.
Oh Lord.
He's not that funny to me though.
That ain't a fan, then that whoever winning.
He not.
But yeah, like I
said, a lot of them like that, man.
Yeah, sports is different though. Like people you grow up, man. Like we grew up watching that thing. Like we was religious. Like we deep rooted in our fan base. You know. Nowadays they root for whoever popular.
Yeah.
You know, whoever the popular team is, that's who people jump on.
It's a lot of old ass niggas doing that too, though. People our age, knowing doggone well they didn't like the Lakers or whoever growing up. Now all of a sudden they like the Lakers, they like the Celtics and all that. And that's the thing. You're entitled to change what team you like, but don't sit here and act like you've been liking them the whole time. That's my thing.
Like I respect, I would respect. I respect somebody to be like, I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm a root wherever LeBron go. I could respect that more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you be like, well, he playing for this team, so I'm gonna just root for him because that's pretty much why I watch.
Yeah, but don't say man. I like the Lakers. I've been liking the Lakers all the way since '94. No, you didn't. Ain't nobody like the Lakers in '94. Wanna know why? Because you was not a fan of Anthony Pillar and Sadil 3.
Boy, what they know about them two, right? Boy.
That's all they had in that time frame.
That damn Sadell, that 3-point shit.
Don't sit here and act like y'all was fans of these teams back then, because nobody, because that was that time frame after Magic, but before Kobe. They didn't have nobody. They had Nick Van Exel. Okay. Elden Campbell.
Oh, you missing somebody else too.
Eddie Jones.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like don't cap like that. Don't do that. Just say just not that you flip teams.
Hey,
that's just like when Vic.
So was you a Hawks fan back in the 90s?
Yes, I was.
Or was you riding with Chicago like everybody in the world?
I like Michael Jordan, but I like the Hawks. You can open up yearbooks. 93 Glenville Elementary yearbook. I got on Hawks. I got on a Hawks shirt in my yearbook picture. Miss Parker art class, when we had to make a t-shirt, I made a Hawks jersey.
Parker.
I just cut the sleeves off and cut the neck out of it, kind of like you did your shirt that you got on. I just cut the sleeves out and cut it into the shape of a tank top. Made a Hawks jersey. So yeah.
What's her first name?
I forgot her first name.
She was a heavyset woman, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, because the only reason I remember Miss Parker is because I drew some breasts and some other body parts.
Man, what grade you was in when you did that?
7th or 8th grade.
Man,
and
wow.
she put me to the side and she was like, you know what? She didn't get like in trouble. She just talked to me and sat me down. She's like, look, I understand that this can be art. But this is inappropriate art.
Man.
And I was like, oh, I wasn't drawing that. I was just drawing something and it just turned out to be that.
Man, she got mad at me one year, and this wasn't even nothing crazy, I don't think. Okay, we all had to make masks one year.
Oh, the paper mache masks?
Yeah. I was gonna do a Spider-Man mask, but somebody else beat me to it. I was like, well, I'm just gonna do Venom then. And I drew it with the tongue hanging out. And I had the slobber, like when Venom lashed the tongue out, I had it on the mask. And she got offended by that. Why you had to make your mask so nasty, Marcus?
Oh, man.
Why your Spider-Man look the same, look different from everybody else Spider-Man? Then when I said, well, that's not Spider-Man, that's Venom. Why you talking bad? Why you getting smart? I like, okay, it's Spider-Man. Fine. But yeah, that tongue, the way I drew that tongue and the slobber hanging out off the tongue and all that. Yeah, that really, I don't know if she was grossed out or offended or whatever, but she made me throw that thing away. I had to make a whole nother mess.
That's crazy.
Seemed like her mind went somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just tell you all. I start tell you all you need to know right there.
Mm-hmm.
Them two stories right there. Yo, she's somewhere.
I think she still live in Glenville. I doubt she don't teach nowhere around here, but I think she still live around here.
Man. Yo, I found my 5th grade schedule.
Boy,
I found my 5th grade schedule. It had Miss Noblesse.
You scared? Okay.
It had Miss Noblesse for homeroom and something else. Miss
was
Kennedy.
me and you in the same home? Was me and you in the home? You said 5th grade?
Yeah, we wasn't.
We wasn't in the same homeroom, was we? Okay.
Nope.
Did we have any classes together in 5th grade?
We didn't start switching classes till like 7th grade. You know, back then it was you just roll with your class and you just switch teachers. We didn't get to class until 7th grade. We didn't start. Yeah, I ain't had you in class till 7th grade.
Okay.
But yeah, I had Miss Noblesse for homeroom. I had Miss Kennedy for language arts, and then Lupinek for
Mr. or Miss?
mid. Oh, I had Mr. for 4th grade homeroom.
Okay.
He used to pull out the guitar. He used to pull out the guitar.
Let me see if y'all used to call Mr. Lupinek the same thing we used to call Mr. Lupinek. Who y'all used to call Mr. Lupinek?
I mean, that was
like his nickname.
Nothing, because I never had him in the class. So
nothing with a dick.
Nah. Remember that show that used to come on Nickelodeon, Adventures of Pete and Pete?
Yeah.
And remember that dude, the little fake superhero on there, Arnie?
Only thing I remember from Pete and Pete is the girl tattoo that boy had.
Yeah. Arnie was this little dude, right? Little white dude. He looked just like Mr. Lupinek. Had the hairline going back, had a big old chin, and them big old glasses. And that's what we used to.
I remember now.
Yeah.
The strongest man in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we used to call that Joker. I'm gonna put a.
Oh man. But yeah, man, he used to pull the guitar out in class and sing to the class, bro. That's what he would do. He would sing to the class with his guitar.
When I was moving out, cause only thing I got left in my house now is this couch I'm sitting on and my TV. Cause I ain't got my lights cut on yet in my other place. When I was packing up, I found my ID. Montana County, Montana County ID.
What year was that?
So
Here
go Miles jumping on 2000. So
shit, we was right there, the last of it for us then.
I got on a doggone red FUBU jersey in that picture, but I found that the other day.
Let's hear it from Polo Smith and the Eagles. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoop that ass.
Congratulations, my guy.
That ass.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
I thought, hey, look, I was talking to a Falcon fan earlier, man. Ain't no hating on no Falcons, man. We ain't doing that. We
already aired our grievances with them before you got on.
Yeah, I saw the message about Cooper DeJean talking about y'all would have made him a running back or some shit.
You know, I said they would have turned him to a slot. They would have turned him to a slot receiver or had him on special teams.
Yep.
That's what they would have done. Some stupid shit.
Man, and you know the crazy thing? Vic Fangio don't like him returning punts.
Okay, so you're not gonna yank his ass from there and put somebody else.
Yeah, that's how he got on the radar at Iowa.
Yeah, he was a punt returner at Iowa. But the only reason he's back there because the regular punt returner got hurt for the year. So, but yeah, that defensive line tried to kill Patrick Mahomes, especially that one play. Jalen Carter tried to kill him, man.
But hey, what did I tell you though, man? It's gonna take what to happen?
Sure, it took everybody
for his ass to be picked up every time he back up to throw. If that happens, they're gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Right.
They had to take it out of the referee's hands.
Yeah, because you saw they were trying to cheat on the first drive.
They ain't cheating
already.
They tried to cheat on the first drive.
Put
Come
that
on,
man
man.
hand in his face mask, bro. Face mask.
Man, come on, Ozzy, man. You know that ain't well.
Hey, I'm a bona fide hater, bro.
I know that. Hey, hey. All right. I tell you, I'm gonna do this shout out on here. Congratulations to Darius Slay, Brunswick High, Wick man. You said it right there on TV. You know I had to put it in there. You know. I'm happy. My barber, yes, I'm gonna put that out there. Who cuts his hair? The W. Go to the W shop whenever you in Brunswick, Georgia. You know, he happy. That's been his friends. They've been growing up together. So, man, I told him, I'm like, think about this, dog. You cut a Super Bowl champ here. And he don't even believe it right now. And congratulations to Nolan Smith too, Savannah, Georgia.
Man, congratulations to all them Georgia Bulldogs. Keely Ringo, Kobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith Jr. You know, they got them a natty because of their defense, and now they got them a Super Bowl because of their defense.
Now I gotta get ugly.
Oh.
Congratulations to all the Philly dogs. But let me make this one thing clear. Y'all just another, if you ain't got a Falcon on your helmet, you just another Negro in the way.
Come on now. Talk about
you just another Negro in the way. So when the clock starts back in September,
let's go.
Y'all just in the way. The only Bulldogs I care about in the NFL is the ones with that become Falcons. The rest of them, whatever. Somebody at work today was telling me, man, you know Todd Gurley gonna be eligible for the Hall of Fame next year. I like the Hall of Fame, or what?
What?
The NFL.
I ain't even trying to be funny, man. Todd Gurley only had a good 3-year stretch.
Nah, he was fine. Now he was leading the league. I think he still got more touchdowns than like half the people in the league right now.
Yeah, but who did he play for at that time when he was getting all them touchdowns though?
Rams.
The Rams.
How long
he was with the Rams in St. Louis before they even went to Los Angeles.
But this thing, he ain't started exploding out there until Sean McVay got there. So how long Sean McVay been with the Rams?
For a hot minute.
It's been about 6 years, baby? 7?
He started coaching them the second year in Los Angeles, didn't it?
Yeah, because they fired the boy used to be in Tennessee.
My dog that ran off Vince Jr.
Jeff Fisher. Yeah.
So Gurley played
from Vince Jr. throwing shoulder pads in the bleachers.
So he played from 2015 to 2020. He had he won Rookie of the Year because he did rush for like over 1,000 yards. He had 1106 his first year, 885 the second year, 1305 third, 1351 his fourth. He had 857 his fifth, and then when he went to Atlanta, he had 678. But he has 67 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had a good stretch.
67 touchdowns in 6 years. And I think he almost won MVP, right?
Yeah, that was the same.
Yep,
that
he was in the running.
Yeah, that was the same year Wentz. I want to say that was the same year Wentz almost won it. I want to say I was 17.
He had 12 receiving touchdowns. So he kind of had that Sterling Sharp career.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, if you ain't a bird, you're in the way.
Might disappear.
Yeah.
But I do want to ask y'all an honest question though. On that Cooper DeJean interception, where was Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball?
Man.
Cause it don't look like it just showed on the highlight. It wasn't no receiver. It don't even look like no receiver was there.
He was doing that. He was doing that Patrick Mahomes Cowboy shit that he always be doing.
They said that was the most disrespectful pick six in NFL history because there's a white dude playing cornerback, picking off a black quarterback on Black History Month in front of Trump.
Oh yeah.
Oh dog, he left early. I know he left early.
He always leave early.
Cause
Yeah.
cause he was up there. He was up there talking about. I guess what Patrick Mahomes' wife was like, was bragging about him and all that, and I think that kind of died down. And you know Jeffrey, like
he don't need to be at a football game. No way. He need to be running the country.
Right.
Take your ass back to Washington or Mar-a-Lago, should I say? Because he don't work out of the White House. He work out of Florida at Mar-a-Lago. Take your ass back to Florida.
He remote president.
Yeah, he remote.
First ever.
Hey, and Nick Foles trolled Tom Brady. He was like, he tweeted, he was like, yeah, man, how about Tom Brady getting to call this game and see the Eagles win the Super Bowl? That's 2 in a row he done saw us win. He was like, he might be a good luck charm.
Might be.
I know, but I know he relieved though. He like, nah, I ain't got to hear about Patrick Mahomes reaching me for another year or so.
Oh yeah. But you know the Chiefs are try to come back because the rumor already out there. They trying to get Tyreek Hill back.
Well, next season is the end of his deal unless he extend anyway, right? So more than likely he could probably ask for a trade this season coming up. Yeah,
he already asked for one.
You got to trade him now, or lose him and let him walk and get nothing. So it's best to trade him now if you want to go.
Yeah, at least get something in return.
Man, they were talking so bad about Travis Kelce during that game, man. They talking about, man, that man let go of the fade and damn lost all his powers.
Mm-hmm. You know what that's that.
Oh yeah. I wonder if he's gonna announce his retirement now.
I don't think he's gonna retire now. I think he's gonna try to give it one more year.
He need to go back to Boosie Fade, Travis Kelce. That's when he was balling.
Yeah. With the parts in the eyebrow and all that.
That's it.
You know.
Hey, you gotta go back to get the chocolate, man.
And then a lot of them, no, not that woman he was with.
Not that one, of course. But
because she was
you know how he met that one, right?
How?
Remember he used to have that dating show.
Oh, they ain't the same girl.
They ain't the same chick. I thought that was the same chick.
He done had a couple black women since then. But I know one reason he looked the way he look is them TV and movie roles he doing. Cause when he shaved his face clean and you see him in that Happy Gilmore trailer, that's how he looking like. Yeah, he did that. He did that for that movie. And that TV show he on, he basically got the same cut he got now.
Yeah.
Man, you know who playing Adam Sandler's son in that movie?
Who?
MJF.
What? Oh God.
Yeah, that's why he was gone that long time, because he was shooting that movie. He was shooting Happy Gilmore in Atlanta.
This makes sense.
So y'all see that that catch by Devontae Adams was the first time an Alabama drafted player was able to score in the Super Bowl?
Oh, you talking about Devontae Smith?
Oh, Devontae Smith, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. As long as the NFL been around and all these Bama players been in the league, that's
first Bama drafted player to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
So Sean Alexander didn't score in that Super Bowl against the Steelers, I'm assuming.
I don't think he must did.
He couldn't have. If that's the case.
Nah,
because that's the first.
That was a short. That wasn't even a high scoring game, was it? Because that was the one where Hines Ward cut that game winning pass, right?
Wasn't it like a 24-21 game or something like that? If that.
Yeah, it was a low scoring.
I just remember Hines Ward catching the getting MVP for catching the touchdown.
Yeah,
that's right. Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. I'm just happy for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm
he got a
saying?
monkey off his back.
Yeah, cause they're gonna. Why you looking at me like that? I'm
Man,
happy for Darius too.
it
All
was
right, now,
21-10.
but I'm happy for Jalen Hurts.
And the thing is, it shouldn't even have been a monkey on his back because, like we were saying earlier, even if he would have lost the night, he ain't nothing but 26 years old. It wouldn't have been
Yep.
no reason to dog pile on him if he would have lost the night because he got plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, they got to have him and Lamar Jackson. They'll prop up prop up Josh Allen, but like I said, they'll dog pile on Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts just won the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl MVP, but let him halfway in the next season be at 500 or below 500. They gon' well, you already know what they're gonna say, Miles. Well, I think that last Super Bowl was a fluke.
Yep.
Man, I don't think he the man to take them long term. They gonna say that same foolishness they was saying. Man, we might need to get rid of Nick Sirianni. They gonna same thing over
same
again.
stuff. And Jeffrey Lurie just said after the game he finna get a big because you know his last year's contract is next season.
To my Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, he already said.
All right, my bad.
He already said we finna give him an extension. He just need to name the price, basically.
But
who getting an extension?
Nick Sirianni.
I wanted the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl because I wanted Carson Wentz to rub it in the Phillies' face.
Nah, he never get to rub that in the Philly. Nah, I'm glad you said that. Nah, I'm gonna tell you why, dude. The way he left Philly was so bad. Dog, he got mad. He got mad because he got benched. Then he got mad because he got a black dude took over his spot.
But that's why everybody was up on Jalen. That's what I was going to bring up earlier, though. I think that's why everybody was up on Jalen Smith is because, you know, the way he just took over Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz was still under his rookie contract almost. No.
He had just got that big
he
extension.
had just got that big extension. And then, you know, they had drafted Jalen Hurts in the second round.
But Carson Wentz couldn't stay healthy. That was the reason they drafted Jalen Hurts. And you know what's crazy about that? Jalen Hurts didn't even know they were finna draft him.
Nobody knew he was going to get drafted.
Yeah,
he was going to draft because I think everybody was like, why is Philly picking a quarterback in the second round? And Jalen Hurts out of that.
Yeah, they said they snuck to Oklahoma. They sent whoever the quarterback coach was at the time. They stuck him down there to work him out. And that's when they decided they had because that was back when that was, 2020, 2019, 2020. They snuck to Oklahoma, worked them out. Then that's when they had the draft. Remember, they ain't really had no draft. Everybody was on basically Zoom calls or whatever it was. They said the
pandemic draft.
They said Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie, and Doug Peterson went on a separate Zoom call. They were like, hey, we taking Jalen Hurts right here. They didn't even tell the rest of the coaching staff or nothing they was taking him. Because they felt like they were going to get so much backlash for taking him, especially after they had paid Carson Wentz. And
I think in that draft, y'all was only like 2 spots ahead of us, man. He would have probably failed to us if y'all didn't draft.
Man. I don't think we would have drafted him though. Because that was the year we drafted AJ Terrell that year.
Yeah, but when AJ Terrell went first round.
Yeah.
Jalen ain't go to the second, so
it wouldn't matter. We would have put Jalen Hurts at running back, a tight end.
Boy, man, and you know what's crazy? They showed the video of Jesse Sorry ass Palmer. They showed the video the other day where he said, "Yeah, Jalen Hurts, all he could be is like a Taysom Hill." And I was like, dog, you ain't even have no good NFL career.
Sometimes you just have to let people analyze, man, since they think they
Right.
know their stuff, man.
You know what's
You know who
crazy?
else we hate? Go
What
ahead.
was it? No, I was gonna say, you know what else is crazy though? I just saw this. It's only been 3 quarterbacks to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. 3.
Yo,
Burrow. Who was Burrow? Jalen Hurts and I can't remember the last one.
Brady.
Brady. Is it?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Cause think about it. Ever since he started, well, his first year he wasn't a starter. Cause that was Alex Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, he been in the Super Bowl. He up there crying now. They showing him now.
He'll
He
be all right. Yeah.
he been in the Super Bowl about every year he been in the league.
Just about, yeah.
He'll be all right. Wipe them tears.
Yep. Hurts, Burrow, and Brady, the only quarterbacks to beat him in the playoffs.
Well, while he out there crying, I guess he gonna let that should be his fuel to his fire for next season. Then,
Yeah.
and he better work out some kind of secret deal with the pinstripe, so that's gonna help him along the way.
Well, I don't know, man. The Chiefs always gonna be good, but they division starting to get tough. You got Jim Harbaugh there now. You know what I'm saying? Pete Carroll gonna be in that division. I know the Raiders ain't got nothing right now, but
Broncos on the way up.
Broncos on the way. As much as I don't like Sean Payton, yeah.
His punk ass.
Everybody's good, man. So that's why I say you better go and activate the pinstripes, boy. They better go and work out a secret deal now while they can.
Everybody good but the Falcons. Say it right.
Like I said, man. Like,
hey, man,
that's
an AFC West, fam.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm scared of Washington next year, bro. They just gonna get Washington just gonna get better now.
Yeah, J5 gonna come back strong, man.
Yeah.
Nah, softball slump.
You think so? Well, yeah, it could happen.
It's possible, but I don't think it's going to.
Miles. I said before you jumped on Miles, as good as Washington is, Dan Quinn's still the head coach.
Yeah. You right about that. I ain't worried about
they gonna lay an egg one of these years or two or 3.
That's when Magic Johnson gonna fire. Man,
I don't know, man. I think he gonna actually have.
We gotta see what they doing all season, cause like they gotta get another receiver to go with Terry McLaurin. That's one thing they gotta do.
Yeah. T Higgins might end up going over there, man.
Yeah, I seen that. But I ain't gonna
everybody trying to go to Washington. Go.
But I ain't gonna
hey, man, that QB, man, is drawing them people in, bro. That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing, man.
And then Marcus, one of the big reasons a lot of free agents didn't want to go to Washington. Look who the owner was at that time.
Too.
They used to like to take his money, but they ain't really like to play for him.
Yeah.
Because he's a racist motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And freaky as hell.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. When the Giants GM getting fired?
Oh, we talked about this already.
It should have. As soon as this game here went 0, that's when he should have lost his job.
I would have Uncle Phil'd him right out that front office.
Mm-hmm. That was the question I asked was, who had it worse today, the Chiefs, Drake, or the New York Giants?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Drake.
Nah, man, the Giants, bro. What?
The Giants, but man, Drake.
The owner.
Listen, Drake got destroyed in front of millions of people.
That's what's up.
Millions and millions.
But what
Yeah, it was
the
a
owner?
public humiliation.
Dog.
Yeah.
And you have both his ex-girlfriends. Bruh.
And he had the little A on his chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that for?
Aubrey maybe or A minor because it's a little A.
Yeah.
Either or, it applies.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's damn.
Oh, bloody.
And then I thought about Mark as soon as I saw Samuel Jackson. I said, "Oh man, this just got Samuel out there."
Yeah, he got had our mascot out there.
Yeah, man. He had Nick Fury himself. Oh,
He ain't Nick
man.
Fury no more, man.
What? Oh man, he ain't Nick Fury no more.
Excuse me, he's not my Nick Fury.
Oh,
Who your Nick Fury? Don't say Hasselhoff.
As bad as that series was, it might as well be David Hasselhoff. That secret invasion was booty cheeks.
I ain't even watching it. I was like, I ain't.
You ain't missing nothing. Let me put it this way: you can go straight to the Marvels movie,
without watching,
and you won't miss nothing from Secret Invasion.
Y'all know the HBC Legacy Bowl in a couple of weeks. Just throw that out there, Gore.
Legacy Bowl.
Yeah, that was just
like a football game.
Yeah, football game. It said February.
Yeah, it is.
I just seen it on NFL Network.
It's gonna
Is
be.
this gonna be
televised?
That's the HBCU showcase for the draft.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to think. Okay, what it used to be called?
I do not know.
Yeah, it used to be called because I had to think for a second. Okay, yeah, that's their All-Star game. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying now. I had to think like, nah, what the hell? Thought this was 4-5 years ago when Jackson State played that game played that season in the middle of the summer.
Oh yeah,
when Prime first got there.
When is the game again?
February 22nd. Couple weeks.
Yep, it's about that time.
I'm assuming on Saturday, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's sad.
But yeah, it's that time of year. These players for the start working out for these teams and interviewing and all this stuff for the draft.
Yeah, because when the combine.
I could tell you it's usually
March,
the beginning of April. The end of March, beginning of April.
No, that's the draft.
So,
the Jets
it's actually sooner than that because the draft is in April. So yeah, the combine in a couple weeks.
Yeah, talking about the Jets could move on from Devontae Adams. No fucking duh. Well, all right, where y'all think he headed?
I'll take him.
So
Daddy coming here. Daddy coming, but I'll take him.
Combine is from the 27th to the 2nd. February to March.
Where's the draft gonna be at?
I think drafting it ain't in Kansas City.
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
I thought for some reason I want to say Kansas City. For some reason,
Lambeau Field.
Man, when they gonna have it? When they gonna have Lambeau Field?
The 2025 NFL draft scheduled for April 24 to 26 at Lambeau Field, Green Bay. What?
NFL tripping, dog. They gotta do the draft like the Super Bowl. They gotta have it either in a warm city or indoors.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Lambeau Field.
I remember one year they had it in Cleveland.
And then next year's in Pittsburgh.
Goodness gracious. Everybody trying to stand outside and that shit. Good.
I ain't gonna lie. I could be biased. I think the best years it was in Detroit, and then when they had it in Philly. I don't know why they ain't.
But even when they had it in Detroit, didn't they have it outside the stadium? When they had it in Detroit, yeah, man, you gotta have that indoors, or somewhere warm.
Mm-hmm.
Good, man. Have it in Tampa, or Jacksonville.
Right.
Hell, Atlanta.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, yep.
Jacksonville ain't big enough. That's what they'll try to say about that. Even though Jaguars have a draft party like every year, a big one too.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I don't know about. I'm about like Marcus. Why Green Bay?
I guess they got to make it fair since the NFL came out and said that they're not gonna make every city eligible for the Super Bowl anymore due to the weather. I guess them do a solid. They're gonna have the draft at a different place every year.
Shoot, Atlanta got the Super Bowl what next year or year after? Oh, no, we already had it. Huh?
I think it's
Yeah, I think
20.
we just had it.
We have something big. Something big. Something big coming up on the 2028. I think that Atlanta gonna be hosting something.
World Cup.
Shit.
That might be the World Cup.
I think it may.
World Cup. Atlanta is getting some World Cup dates. I think like the first round.
2028, the Super Bowl.
So it's probably. When is the next World Cup?
Shoot,
we just had it, didn't it?
Nah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's not this year, not this summer. It's next summer.
It's usually the year before the Olympics.
Yeah,
something like that.
I think next summer, if I ain't mistaken.
2026.
That's why
July.
That's why United States hired Pargentino.
June, July 2026 is the next World Cup.
And the year 28, that's when we host the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
man, Falcons might be a whole nother team by 2028.
Yeah, we had it back in we had it back in 2019 too.
That was the Rams and the Patriots, right?
Yeah, Rams and Patriots. Yep, for 2019.
One thing about that Mercedes Benz, they gonna get a Super Bowl or national championship or NCAA tournament. They gonna get something every year. None of the teams in the area gonna be playing in it, but except for national championship with Georgia, but all that other stuff you ain't finna see no Georgia Tech.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all need to tell me who the next Georgia dog we can draft.
I ain't telling you none of them. Keep them to myself.
They'll be gone by the time y'all pick this year.
I don't know. Malachi Starks the safety, right? He might still be there.
He'll top 15 pick.
We'll find somebody. Howard Roseman called Kirby up like he always do.
Y'all may have to trade up or something to get a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all know my GM.
You sure you wanna go off the word of Kirby Smart? Because he talked bad about players too. You see how he messed over Justin Fields.
Yeah, you right about
that. They said he only had one bad report from a coach during all his pre-draft stuff. I wonder what coach that was.
Yeah, because it sure wasn't Ryan Day.
He probably about that boy trash.
But I'm gonna tell you this, man.
It was a character issue. It wasn't a play issue. It was a character issue where somebody had said something about him.
But you wanna know something, man? You know why the narrative about Jalen Hurts is out there like as bad as it is? I'm gonna tell you why. Nick Saban.
Yeah, Nick bitter because that boy dipped on him. But hell, you gave his job to Tua.
Yeah,
what was he supposed to do?
Yeah, Nick Saban had. Think about it. Go back to that time. Nick Saban had people thinking Jalen Hurts ain't know how to play. If you sit back and really think about it, Nick Saban, he tried to say all the good stuff about him now, but if you really think about it, he had you thinking, he can't be no quarterback for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, one thing about him now, when he can't get his way, He would have like a little biatch now. Just like with that NIL. Well, it's not that I want these players to get paid, but I just feel like we got to do it. Nah, man, quit being a hater, dog.
Yeah, him and your boy in Clemson with his racist ass.
Dabo Sweeney.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Nah, you mad because that NIL and that transfer portal tipped the scales.
Yep.
Because you had been paying players, but now that it's legal to pay players and nobody can't get banned for it. Now you're mad because the playing field is level.
Yep.
Now you want to cry.
Crazy.
Stay, Mr. Saban, stay your ass at that college game day disc. Hold on. Anytime you hear this here, y'all want to shoot. It's shoot promo time. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Mr. Saban. The safest thing you can do is stay at that college game day disc and make sure Mr. Corso don't fall the hell over at that disc. Don't come back to the SEC. Don't come to the NFL. And if you come to the NFL, you better not come to the NFC South. Because we're going to kick your ass. Stay where you at. Stay where it's nice and comfortable. Get your ESPN check. Do your commercials with Dion. Because you're probably still hating on him. Low key too. Stay where you at, man. You don't want none of this. You ain't ready. Your little Mercedes-Benz dealership that you got, you thought that was just gonna be good enough for all them players. Now Mercedes themselves is giving out cars to players. So yeah, it's an even playing field now, buddy. So stay out of the game. Stay at the desk with Pat and Lee.
I like
Shoot over.
Can you hit that gun sign one more time? I need a promo. I need to do a promo here. Mr. Nick Wright.
You held on to this one.
I give you this. You were right. Saquon ain't have no big run on you. But that defensive line and Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown whooped that ass. And tomorrow on First Take, what it called? First things first. I'm going to hit your social media up. I want a response. Just say I told you. And, and that black lady you got.
I remember.
Oh man.
No, hold on, baby. She probably gonna leave you.
All right.
Nick Wright, you are requested to the front. Nick Wright.
Hey, you talking bad about Jalen Hurts, babe. I had to.
Yeah, if you ain't a Laker or Kansas City Chief, he feel like you nothing.
Man, did you read that thing about Mark Cuban today?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. He went what's the dude that's the GM of the Mavericks?
Nick Harrison.
Yeah, he went to him. He told him not to trade Luka. But he ain't got no majority stake in the team like that no more. So it don't matter what Mark Cuban say.
Yeah.
Yeah. They shut this ass out.
He went to him and told him not to trade Luka.
Here's the worst part.
Yeah.
Them boys got a straight limit because that boy, they say he out for the season now, right?
Who?
Anthony Davis.
Multiple weeks. It just has multiple weeks for that duct string. That's all it has. That's what Shan's and excuse me, Tim McMahon. I'm gonna credit Tim McMahon with this. Shams got it from him. Excuse me. I'm gonna credit the right source.
Only one I like, Chris Hayes.
Who?
What's his name? The black dude.
NBA TV and TNT.
Chris. Chris
Yeah,
Haynes.
Haynes,
yeah, yeah. The Warriors insider.
yeah.
I still ride with Chris Bouchard, man.
I
I
do
like
at
him too.
times.
I
I
like Chris
do at
Broussard
times.
though.
His
You
opinions
know,
suck, but you know, when he
Oh
dropping
man, DeAndre
leaks,
Hopkins. I know DeAndre Hopkins ain't crying like that, man. Talking
you
about
gotta
y'all gonna
cry, man. You gotta
nah.
cry, man.
He talking about y'all ain't gonna talk about the refs now. Talking about there's a lot of touchy calls out there.
ah, man, come on,
Bro,
man.
that blowout ain't gonna help you.
Get like, yeah, come on, bro. That D line,
Come on, man.
that D line was in there from the start.
Yo, they came in there with a vengeance, bro.
He want to bring up
Now,
the
you was
refs.
bringing up the Mavs a few minutes ago. I'm gonna give you a quote that was said earlier. One of the people from the ownership group, they had to because the rumor was running wild so bad they had to come out and straight up say that they might not moving to Las Vegas. But that's cap too because we done seen teams say they wasn't moving
Oh yeah,
and
moving the middle
they
of the
ended up moving.
yeah.
Yeah,
Moving in the middle of
including
the
yeah, you talking about the Colts, right?
yeah.
And the Rams did the Rams did the same thing. The Rams lied and said they wasn't moving to St. Louis, and then when they left St. Louis to go back to Los Angeles, they lied about that. Arthur Blank lied about saying he wasn't trying to move to Los Angeles, but it turned out he was. The only reason we didn't is because the Rams and the Chargers beat us to it. So these people lie. That's what millionaires and billionaires do. They lie.
Yep.
So they can still end up moving.
I hope the Falcons leave Atlanta and then we can get a new team.
I don't want them to leave Atlanta, but I want Arthur Blank to sell the team. Just don't sell it to Will Packer or Tyler Perry. Don't sell it to either one of them.
Oh God, no.
Damn, you don't like Will Packer, folk?
Hell no. You wanna know why?
Go for it.
Because ever since people been pointing out that the NFL got a diversity problem, a lot of these franchises been propping up minority faces as the face of their franchise. Like a couple months back, Will Packer was on First Take talking about he's the new owner of the Atlanta Falcons. You are not the new owner of Atlanta Falcons. You have a minority stake of $1 million in the franchise. They putting you out there because Arthur Blank got a bad reputation. They don't like how the Michael Vick situation was handled with a bunch of other stuff, and then of course all that went down with Chucky in Oakland and what happened in Washington. So they put all these black faces with these teams like Magic Johnson out front with the Redskins, even though he actually wants to make the team better. A lot of these teams, like I say, is putting these black faces, these Hispanic faces, these female faces.
Yeah, because
out front. See, we not toxic. We treat minorities good.
Because ain't the Williams sisters, they got a stake in the Dolphins or something like that?
Man, they don't own the stake in the Dolphins for about 20 years, dog.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Same thing with Will Smith when he was on All the Smoke. Will Smith done had a minority stake in the Dolphins forever, but now these past 2-3 years, he talking about his ownership because the NFL pushing these guys to do that. But don't nobody owns a full stake in the team. We got one Middle Eastern owner, one Asian owner. Everybody else is white. Middle Eastern person owns the Jaguars. An Asian person owns the Bills.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Maybe we should buy the Falcons.
True, boy.
If I had the bread, I put in the bid for it.
Look here. What's the first thing y'all who the first player y'all get rid of?
I'm getting rid of the whole roster.
Start it over.
God
Hey,
damn,
Screw
bro.
it. Tear it down and rebuild it in our image.
Well, no, wait. I'll keep Bijan. I'll keep Bijan and Jesse Bates on one offense and one defense player.
Rebuild it in our image.
That's it. I want. I don't even know.
So after them two, everybody else is touchable.
Bruh.
Ooh, boy, y'all.
They can come during the summer and work out.
Yeah.
And for 100 people and get it down to 52 men. Hey,
Just because you were drafted in the first
earn your
round, doesn't
spot.
mean you're a first round talent.
Hello.
Yeah. Wow. I actually don't think y'all that far off, man. I know I ain't no
We ain't.
I just don't. I think y'all got to get y'all.
We need Thomas Dimitrov back.
Yeah, which is crazy. You know he put in for the Tennessee job, right?
I've been seeing his face linked to them, man.
He didn't get the job because he said, I guess in his interview he was like he wouldn't. They asked him, I guess, will he draft a quarterback in the draft this year? He was like, nah. He said he would go real left. So I was like, oh Lord.
I'm surprised he couldn't get. I doubt he would have got a GM job, but I'm surprised the Patriots didn't give him back another position, since that's where he
probably don't want to go back there, man. It could be real. When a lot of people get out of New England, they act like they don't even be wanting to go back. Yeah. On the real. Cause I'm gonna give you a prime example, Chris Long. Chris Long don't never talk about the Super Bowl he won with the Patriots. He always talk about the one he won with the Eagles on his podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, everybody ain't down for that Patriot way.
Well, the Patriot way
The Patriot way is getting hand jobs in massage parlors.
Oh, like Justin Tucker?
No, like Robert Kraft.
No, I'm talking about Justin Tucker too.
Yeah, that's the Ravens. They saying no, I'm talking about Robert Kraft.
Oh, I know you talking about Robert
Kraft. The owners are supposed to be held to a higher standard than the players. But apparently they get to do what they want.
Yeah, of course they can. You know, they billionaires almost. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the Patriot way.
Man, Justin Tucker.
Happy endings.
Justin Tucker, his career might be over. So when y'all think the Ravens gonna cut him?
When?
Probably tomorrow, since tomorrow the end of the season, technically, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's after midnight now, yeah.
Between March the 1st. March the 1st is when everything is supposed to.
Because the Ravens, they got that Ray Rice policy. Regardless of what the NFL do, the Ravens can terminate your contract even without an arrest or an investigation. They can just void your contract because that went down with Ray Rice. Even though they didn't even let Ray Rice go at first. The only reason they let him go is because the videotape came out. If the tape never came out, they would have never cut him.
Right. I saw he coaching somewhere too.
He like a high school.
Yeah, he like at a high school or something.
Ray Rice?
Mm-hmm. Well, that was a lot
in Atlanta, ain't it? He's somewhere in Atlanta, ain't it?
I don't know where it's at, but I know he coached high school ball. He like an assistant. So what y'all thought about that announcement about Marshall Funk?
At Colorado, running back coach.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad hire at all.
It don't move me. All it is just for former players to go and get some coaching experience.
Yeah, and the only reason he does because he was in NFL Network getting freaky and couldn't get no new job.
Right. Well, I
What
ain't
the
gonna
hell
lie.
going on at the damn NFL Network, man?
I ain't think
NFL Network, ESPN, FS1, all of dog.
all of them.
Ah,
We
damn.
that's why people shouldn't put these people on TV in a pedestal. Man, these jokes, like I said, one of the last shows did, man. Them offices ain't no different than the Amazon warehouse
God.
or military base or whatever. It's just a bunch of freaks.
Yeah.
Freaks and
I'll be,
peaks.
I'll be damned. I didn't
That's
know that
wild.
about Mr. I didn't know that about Mr. Falk.
Yeah, when they let go Heath Evans, excuse me, at this that was the same around the same time him and Heath Evans was named that lawsuit NFL Network had.
Yep, it was him, Donovan McNabb.
Boy, the boy, crazy dog. Like, I'll go 2 Live Crew video. What it was, I don't know what they just.
Y'all see that?
You got to control yourself in the workplace, man. You just got to, man. It ain't even about your money. Ain't no pretty face or a nice ass for to mess my money up.
Goddamn right, man.
It just can't.
Right.
And especially when you in a position. Okay, my kids is pretty much grown, but you a person in a situation they got small kids. You really can't be screwing up like that, man.
Wait,
Have your fun. Just don't. Go ahead.
The Philadelphia Eagles got Lewis Seen too.
Who?
Come out
Safety from Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got him. He on practice squad. Yeah.
Y'all got 6, 1, 2, 3. Y'all got 6 Georgia defensive players that were picked in the first round.
Yeah.
Except for not Killian or Nakobe, but
You got to think of how them practices, how epic them practices be. You got a bunch of Alabama offensive players going against a bunch of Georgia defensive players at practice.
yeah.
So they be going in.
I didn't know they had Lewis Seen back there.
Yeah, they got him by towards the end of the year. Yeah.
Miles, man, you ain't say nothing about this, man. What's up with Joel Embiid, dog? Talking about a knee surgery.
Yeah, that's what been bothering him all year.
Piece of shit.
You ain't noticed under that sleeve he been wearing that big old brace.
Yeah, because he be bleeding out sometimes.
Yeah, he was wearing it during the Olympics. Yeah. So, yeah, he probably shouldn't even be playing right now. I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think they're gonna get a top 10 pick. Might be top 5. And to me,
crazy.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. If they end up being a top 5 pick, you might as well just build a team around Maxey and Paul George, man.
Build it around Maxey.
Well, because they gave Paul George all that money.
And Maxey.
No, I feel you, but I'm just saying that's probably what they'll do. I agree with you. Just go with Maxey, but gotta have somebody. Have a body. So
that he man. Don't y'all got Andre Drummond?
Yeah, he been hurt too.
Oh man. See,
yeah. He just came back the other night. He had a hurt toe, or something. Yeah, that's why I said I don't think they're gonna make the playoff unless they go on like 10 to 15 game winning streak. I don't see them making the playoff. I don't even see them making the playoff, play in, nothing.
y'all know y'all got a pick swap with Denver. for this year.
Yeah, I don't see.
Now next year, y'all straight because y'all got what 2 picks from OKC, I think, if I'm reading this right.
But something like that. But that's probably
Uh,
gonna be first round though.
OKC, Houston, OKC, and then y'all got a pick with it's either depending on how it falls, Houston or the Clippers.
That Clipper one might be all right, but
Man, that man done got some money from y'all. He finna run off.
oh, I can see.
Joel Embiid done ran off with the plug, dog. He done got y'all, baby.
Yeah,
He another one that stay hurt.
man.
He
Like I said, if you knew your knee was messed up, you ain't have no business going to the Olympics.
no, sure shouldn't.
Yeah. Now you went
Like
to
it's
the Olympics. You went to the Olympics and instead of having surgery and rehab, you done made it worse. You can't even they showed it. He on his whole career, he only played in 48% of the games.
yeah.
So hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh man.
Shit, something else. I want to give a shout out to Hubie Brown,
Yeah.
retired today. 91 years old, longtime commentator and coach. He coached the Hawks for a little while, among other teams.
Legendary.
Welcome back, Dick Vitale.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm mad at your own network flex your return game out for a team for a game that didn't even have LeBron or Luka. Shame on you, ESPN. Welcome back, Randy Moss.
Now that one there was a good one.
Yeah.
Emotional.
Where y'all think Myles Garrett gonna end up at? Since
I say either Washington or LA
Chargers like
Rams.
Boy, that'd be nasty if you go there.
Yeah.
He better not go to no Dallas.
Did Cooper Kupp ever find a home?
Nah, they can't trade him. They ain't trading him yet.
Yeah, the new league year starts first week of March. Ain't that when it starts?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I don't know where he can go. Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know where Cooper can go?
Yeah. Like, I know the rumor, they had the rumor Pittsburgh. I've been heard that rumor, but they don't, from what I read, they don't want Russell Wilson or damn Justin Fields back.
Didn't they try to deal Cooper Kupp like a year or 2 years ago? Didn't like they was about to send him to Detroit or something?
They tried to trade him during this trade deadline.
To Detroit.
No, I don't know.
I don't know if it was Detroit, but
yeah,
I know
because I heard his name tied with Detroit these past couple of years.
Go Detroit. That could be something.
Yeah. Depends on what they have to give up though. If they can keep what they got and then just add him. I mean, I know they're gonna give up something, but
hey, they're gonna give up picks. I mean, he ain't going for no player. So
yeah, that'll be nasty, though, man.
All right, well, we almost at the 2 hour mark. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down.
Mhm.
Say once again, congratulations, Miles. Your team did it.
Appreciate
Maybe one day, while I still have my youth,
it.
while the rest of us still have our youth, we can enjoy a Falcon Super Bowl. I'm trying to enjoy it in my 40s, not in my 60s or 70s.
Man, y'all gonna get there, man. Y'all gonna get there and win it. It take time. Remember, I used to be the laughing stock of my whole division because I ain't have one. So y'all gonna get there, man.
What's that old saying? When I get older, and die, I'm gonna have the Falcons, the Hawks, the Braves, and the Dogs be my pallbearers so they can let me down one last time.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, good Lord.